Welcome to today's practice video. This group started in Melbourne back in March 2020, and our daily movement and mindfulness practices are still going today. Please subscribe to the channel. You're welcome to share this. If you would like to join our daily practice, drop us a note. Details are on the About tab on the YouTube channel. Remember that the journey of 1,000 miles starts beneath your feet, so I hope you will be inspired to join us for daily practice.
Okay, today's practice is inspired by Leonard Cohen. When it comes to art, all that matters is telling your story well. Travel lightly through the darkness. Learn to live in the intervals between events. Nice. All right, let's all stand up. Don't need to have a mat, but if you have a mat, you might find it. We'll take a minute just to bring our feet hip width apart. Maybe lift up the toes. Place them back down. Just give yourself a few moments to arrive into the practice. It's a brand new week. It's a Monday morning. Monday mornings, we tend to always be in planning mode. What am I going to do? What am I going to achieve? Making our to-do lists, looking in our diary. Just for the next half hour or so, leave that aside. See if we can arrive into the practice. Just allow our attention to slowly come inwards. And sometimes the best way to do this is through our senses. So you might listen to the sounds around you. You might feel the support of the earth beneath your feet, the connection. You might sense inside your body just how you're feeling, where the tension is. Scan through your whole body from head to toe. Maybe even focus on the taste in your mouth, the feeling of the tongue resting on the roof of the mouth. Wherever we bring our attention, our energy follows it. So as we switch our attention, our chi moves. Maybe we move away from the busyness of our thoughts, busyness of planning. Come back home to ourselves. Slowly raise our arms out by the side, palms facing up. Feel like we're lifting a heavy weight. Big inhale to come up. Turn the palms and sink down through the heels. Just allow the palms to come down slowly. Elbows are heavy, shoulders are sinking down. Let's inhale to turn the palms up. Exhale, side up. Really feel like you're emptying out everything in your lungs here. One more time, let's inhale and lift up. Feel like we're gathering in new energy, new chi into the body. And then storing it in this middle part of our body, our dantian. Let's bring our hands just in front of our belly, fingers pointing towards each other, thumbs slightly curled. Bring your attention just in between your shoulder blades and see if you can sink it down, press through the heels of the feet. Knees slightly bent. Back of the knee is soft. Tailbone might be tucked under a little. Feel like your spine is growing longer. Neck is long. You might tuck your chin just a tiny bit. Feel like the crown of your head is being lifted. This is our Bach waypoint, the meeting of all our yin meridians. Once you feel settled in this shape, just come back into the breath. Inhaling to expand through the belly. Exhaling, side out. Inhale, breathe through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Bring our arms down by the side. We're going to start just by lifting our head, eyes look up. And then exhale, bring the chin down to the chest. Inhale to lift up and look up. Exhale, let it go. One more time, we lift up. Exhale, let it go. Let's bring our hands to heart center, palm pressing into palm. Again, just drop down through the shoulders, feel the energy pushing into the center of the body. And feel the thumbs, the knuckles of the thumbs connection to the center of the sternum. This is our sea of tranquility point. Very calming point on our conception vessel meridian, our Ren mode. Let's inhale together. As we exhale, push the hands out to each side, sink through the heels. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, push out. One more time, drawing the energy into the center. And then exhale, push out, let it go. Let's turn the palms over, fingers and thumb come together. Drop down through the shoulders, feel your elbows heavy. Here we're bringing together the ends of our heart and lung meridian, also our small and large intestine. Our metal and fire elements joining together. Let's inhale together. Exhale, turn the neck and just look gently behind the left hand. Look into the distance, no specific target. Inhale to come back to the center. Exhale, side up. Inhaling to return. And this time we take our arms behind and rest them on the lumbar spine, keeping that same mudra with the fingers and thumb joined together. Let's inhale to prepare. Exhale, we turn and look over the shoulder, maybe a little bit down. Inhale back to the center. We exhale out and look down again. All right, let's shake it out a little. Let's bring some movement into the body. Just take our arms out to the front and we're just gonna allow them to press down. Knees might bend a little. Just feel like you're shaking out any tension, any soreness in the body. Maybe getting some awareness of where the chi might be stuck or stagnant in the body. we're going to draw the arms in, bring loose fists, thumb inside the fingers and elbows together. Feel like we're curling the spine into a ball, chin is in the chest. And then we inhale to open out. Curl back in. Find your own rhythm with the breath. Opening the heart, opening the chest. Curling everything back in. All right, now we're going to take our left arm behind our back, just resting on the lumbar spine. Right arm comes behind the head. Let's inhale to look up towards that elbow and turn to the side, drawing the elbow behind the body. And then exhale, twist around, look all the way to the other side. Inhale to turn, drawing the elbow behind. Exhale, bring the elbow all the way around. So we're just twisting from side to side, keeping our feet and knees facing forward. Just come as far as works for you without putting any pressure on your lower body. Today's practice, we're going to be doing a few water element forms and for our kidney and bladder meridians. Same ones we worked in yesterday's yin yoga practice for those that were there. Water element is where we hold our fears, where our adrenals are, our stress hormones. As we move through this area of the body, maybe we find a little calm, embracing this idea of not knowing, Taoist idea of not needing to control the future, not needing to know what is next. Just embracing the idea that we trust our body's inner healing capacity. That we believe that everything works to a pattern, that our bodies know what they need. And let's come back around to the front. We're going to take our right arm behind, left arm comes behind the head. Inhale to reach the elbow back, look at the elbow with the eyes. Exhale to turn around. You might feel like you're just wringing your spine out a little bit like a wet towel right now. Just preparing for the movements of the practice. Don't push yourself here, don't put any strain on the body. Just allow the movement to come through the spine, the thoracic spine and the lumbar spine. Find just a little flow with your own breath. And let's meet back in the center. Let's take our left arm behind the back again. We're going to bring the right arm up, big inhale, and then open out, side body. Inhale to take the right arm behind, left arm comes up. Exhale, open up the left side. Again, find your own rhythm here, moving with the breath. Making sure you keep your balance on your feet. Connection with the earth. Inhaling to grow tall, lift up, reach up. Exhale, open up. And let's meet back in the center. All right, the next forms we're going to use our square breath, our box breath. So this is where we inhale, hold the breath, exhale, and then hold the breath. But not hold in the sense of holding your breath underwater. Hold your breath in the sense of just allowing the natural pause to come in. And when your body needs to breathe in, breathe in. When your body needs to breathe out, breathe out. But let's just bring our attention to that pause in between the in and the out breath and just see what happens. Let's interlace the fingers, bring it in front of the body. Inhale, lift the elbows up, turn the palms at the heart, press all the way up and look up. Now we pause the breath and bring our eyes forward, looking straight ahead. And then exhale, we sink through the heels, slowly bring the arms down. Pause the breath, and then inhale. Look up, pause the breath, look forward, exhale. And you don't have to follow my flow of the breath. Trust your own body. Listen to when your body is telling you you need to breathe in again. Just see if you can bring your attention to those pauses in between the in and the out breath. Breathing through our abdomen, our belly. Just find your own rhythm. We're just going to bring our arms up in front of the body, palms facing inwards, fingers slightly apart. Bring them about 10 centimeters apart. Let's just bring our focus back to our breath, breathing in through the belly. Bring your attention to that pause, suspension of the breath, and then side out. You might feel your hands come in slightly. Tension back at the belly as we breathe in. And we sigh it out. As we bring our attention to the mid part of our body, our dantian, just take note of how you feel, where your attention might be. As we breathe, just get a sense for that extension beyond yourself. The energy you might feel in between your hands, in between your arms. We feel our breath become a little deeper, a little slower. Maybe a little calmer. As your monkey mind starts telling you that your arms are heavy, monkey mind says, I don't like it. Just notice that without reaction. We don't have to always react. We don't always have to run towards pleasure, run away from discomfort. Let's bring our attention back to the breath, maybe back to that pause in between the breaths. Often when people practice Qigong, they do this shape for 20 or 30 minutes at a time, but don't worry, we're not going to do that long today. We're just slowly allowing ourselves to use our breath to become present. Just noticing what our mind does, where our mind takes us. It's this awareness that helps us change our patterns, change our behaviors, our habits. Maybe make small intentions once we become aware. We can so often believe that our story has been written, that we're a victim to our circumstances, to the way the world has changed. But we can tell whatever story we want. Our story doesn't have to be what happens to us. It can be how we respond, what we do next. The world is just a projected image of the story that we tell. So maybe we just become a little aware of what that narrative might be right now. We don't have to know the new narrative yet. We just become aware, we just watch, observe, take another breath. As we welcome our breath, we welcome that feeling of being home, coming back to ourselves. As we breathe in, we calm our body. And we sigh it out. So let go of any repetitive thoughts, any patterns we don't want. So let go. And whenever you're ready, we just slowly bring our arms down. You might like to shake it out. Lift the legs up. We might try some teacups Qigong. This is another water element form. Let's take our left arm behind our back. Right arm sweeps across in front of the body and then out, all the way around. We keep our palm up, take it right behind the body, turn the hand, and then we're back, coming across. Inhale as you take the arm up and around, keeping your eyes on your hand, palm facing up. Exhale as you come across. Once you feel the flow of this movement, you might like to bring your attention back to your abdomen and what your breath is doing. Maybe you can find those pauses again in between the in and the out breath. You might find that when you find those pauses, it starts to feel like a beautiful suspension of life, like you're weightless, like you're flying. Keeping your knees slightly bent, feet are solid, connected to the earth. Bring your attention to your toes, to your heel. And you might like to feel like you're holding that cup of tea and not spilling a drop as you turn. Graceful, effortless, weightless. Maybe as you turn, you twist a little deeper, push a little further, without bringing any strain into the body at all. Water flows. It always keeps moving from high to low, the highest mountain stream empties out into the widest ocean. So water is always moving, always nourishing everything in its path. Without water, we don't last too long. Let's see if you can find that fluidity, that sense of not stopping even when you reach an obstacle. When there's a rock in your stream, you simply flow around it. But another thing happens too. Over time, you erode that rock over thousands of years. The rock slowly loses its jagged edges, becomes smooth as you keep flowing, keep moving, transforming. Now let's bring that right hand behind the back. Left arm sweeps across, and then we inhale as we come up. You might notice that the movement feels a little different on this side. Might take a little longer to get into the flow. If your mind has wandered, just come back to the breath. Maybe come back to the pause in the breath. Keeping your eyes focused on the fingers all the way through their journey. Let's meet back in the center, bringing our palms in front of the belly again, fingers pointing inwards. Relax down through the shoulders, elbows are heavy, knees are slightly bent. Just check there's no tension in your jaw, in your teeth, in your neck. Let's take a moment to just get a sense for where our aliveness is right now. The next form we're going to do is another water element form, this one from the series called Baduan Jin, the 8 pieces of brocade. We start just by taking our arms up overhead and leaning back. And then exhale, draw the hands down. We hold the breath as we turn our palms up and take them around the back. And then sigh out, massage down past your kidneys, past your adrenals, down the back of your legs, all the way down, sigh it out. You might hang down here, just in that pause of the breath. And then bring your head between the arms, reach forward, press through the feet, lift up. Inhale to come up high, look up, lean back, and we exhale down. And again with this form, just see if you can bring your attention to the pause. Pause as we turn the palms up, take them around the back, and then we sigh out as we massage the kidneys, massage the lumbar spine, down the back of the legs. Tracing the bladder meridian, we let it out. Just hang in this beautiful suspended moment. And when you need to breathe, bring your head between your arms, reach forward, press through the feet. Big inhale to come up, lift up, reach back. And we exhale down. Hold the breath, turn the palms, take them around to the back. Massage the spine. Bend at the knees, trace that bladder meridian all the way down, let it go. Hang down. When you need to take your next breath, head becomes between the arms, reach forward, press through the feet. When you reach the top, just pause the breath again. Exhale, let it out. Pause the breath, turn the palms up, take them around to the back, massage down. Just find your own flow with this movement, find your own pattern of your breath. the end of your next cycle, let's meet. Palms in front of the body again, fingers turned in. Press through the heels. Just take a moment. You might finish just with one final Qigong form for the water element. This is the dragon from the Wudang 5 animals. Wudang animals is something we'll practice again later in the week. But today, let's just try our dragon. We start by taking the arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, side out. Let's bring our left arm on top, right hand underneath. Take a breath. We inhale to prepare. Exhale, we're going to lift our right knee, step it out, sweep the back arm, the right arm around, left arm comes up over the head. Take a breath. Inhale to sweep the back arm around. Shift the weight onto the left leg. Right arm comes on top. Side out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, step out the left leg this time. Left arm sweeps around. Right arm comes over the crown of the head. Inhale, sweep the arm back to the front. Shift the weight onto the right leg. Bring the left arm on top. Inhaling together. Exhale, step out, sweep the arm. Take a breath. Inhale to sweep it back. Shift onto the left leg. Right hand on top. Inhale to prepare. Step out. Inhaling back to the center. And we step back. Let's lower the hands down. Let's bring palm onto the belly. Other hand comes over the top. Let's finish practice today with the practice pledge. You're welcome to repeat any of these words that connect with you in your own mind. We acknowledge that the nature of all things is to change. We will embrace uncertainty and unpredictability and become friends with these things. Our greatest teachers will be those that disagree with us, that challenge our fixed ideas, our fixed identity. We will have full optimism, but no expectation, so will not be disappointed. Through our practice, we make a commitment to never speak or act out of confusion. We spend a moment in gratitude for the ancient wisdom of Qigong and the shared energy of our practice together today. Let's bring our hands together. create a little heat. Maybe bring it up towards your face, the ceiling, and the lessons of the practice.